Kylian Mbappe, the rise of the French superstar footballer. Can you guess who is the youngest French player to win the World Cup? Well, that was an easy one, my bad. Kylian Mbappe is the heart and soul of French football, and for all the right reasons. And he is just 25. Can he surpass his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo? We have to wait and watch. This is the story of Kylian Mbappe, the Wonder Boy from Bondy. Chapter 1. The Wonder Kid from Bondy. When there is trouble all around, a sport like football can really be a ticket out of poverty. Maybe, just maybe. This is the reason why one of the most explosive players have a troubled childhood. How can Kylian Mbappe be any different? Born on December 20, 1998, life for this kid was not easy. Now his hometown, Bondy, in the suburb of Paris, had its own challenges. People didn't have money, and their condition was just abysmal. When life gets tough, football offers an escape, and for Mbappe family, it's in their blood. With roots in football-loving nations like Cameroon and Algeria, it's no wonder the beautiful game is a passion for them. You must already know that Kylian's dad is Cameroonian, while his mom is Algerian. Talk about a diverse background. Now, Kylian was lucky, no doubt. His dad was a football coach, and did you know? He was very good at his job. So naturally, Kylian would talk about football from a very young age with his father. His love for football was for all to see. He'd even sleep with a football. That's passion, right? He loved football, but that didn't stop our little guy from focusing on his studies. Did you know he went to a music school, and his favorite instrument was the flute? And guess what? He was really good at it. His parents made sure Kylian could develop his game while also studying. What wonderful support for the future champ. Chapter 2. The Beginning. So, Kylian's football journey kicks off at AS Bondy, with his dad as his coach. This kid was a natural, wowing everyone with his crazy dribbling and lightning speed. As he grew up, he was selected to train at Clairefontaine, France's national academy for elite football players. Big clubs like Real Madrid, Arsenal, Chelsea, and PSG were all buzzing around him, hoping to sign him up. However, when he was just 13, he landed a spot at AS Monaco, a top-tier team in France. This was where he really started polishing his skills and turned into the world-class striker we know today. When Mbappe made his debut for AS Monaco's first team on December 2, 2015. Did you know he was just a few weeks away from turning 17? At that time, he became the youngest first-team player in the club's history, surpassing Thierry Henry. Even though he scored only one goal and had limited playing time during the 2015 and 16 season, his talent was evident. The 2016 and 17 season was a turning point for Mbappe. He scored 15 goals, tying for fifth among Ligue 1 players, and AS Monaco clinched the Ligue 1 title. Alongside Falcao, Mbappe helped the team beat Manchester City and Borussia Dortmund in knockout matches. They reached the Champions League semifinals, but sad for our guy, his team lost to Juventus. Chapter 3. Becoming PSG's superstar. Fast forward to 2017, Mbappe joined PSG and teamed up with Neymar. It was an awesome partnership, which led PSG winning 3 Ligue 1 titles in a row from 2017 to 2020. They were just unbeatable. The 2018 and 19 season for Kylian was just special. He was on fire. Imagine scoring 33 goals and winning the Player of the Year award at a young age. It was a dream coming true for our guy. He didn't know how to stop scoring, and he kept up his performance for the next 3 more seasons. He just won one Player of the Year award after another. Now, Neymar was a great support for the young Mbappe, and Messi's arrival in 2021 only strengthened the team. This attacked Messi, Mbappe. Neymar is considered the most talented lineup in the history of football. No one can beat that, right? Anyway, PSG again won the Ligue 1 title in the 2021 and 22 season. Mbappe was enjoying it there. He naturally agreed to renew his contract. It was at this point that Mbappe became one of the world's highest-paid footballers ever. In the next season, it was business as usual. He kept on scoring those amazing goals. He was unstoppable. In the 2022 and 23 season, Mbappe made history by becoming the club's all-time top scorer. He scored his 201st goal against Nantes and beat Edinson Cavani's record. And of course, he was the top scorer for the season. No surprises there, right? The PSG fans were overjoyed. They thought Mbappe would stay till at least 2025. They were in for a surprise when in February 2024, reports emerged that Mbappe intended to leave the club after the 2023 and 24 season. The Real Madrid fans were salivating at the prospect of Mbappe joining their club. It all began in June 2023 when Kylian announced that he was in no mood to renew his contract, which was set to expire in 2024. But fans hoped that he'd stay, especially after he called rumors of joining Real Madrid lies and ensured the fans he was happy at PSG. But that was not enough for the PSG top guns. They wanted it in writing. Ever since then, Mbappe has kept scoring, but the rumors about his departure from PSG have persisted. Chapter 4. The awesome force of nature. Your wait is over. Let's talk about his international career, right? Mbappe is known as the awesome force of nature. Do you know why? He can make a game turn on its head, single-handedly. If you have seen him play in the 2022 World Cup final against Argentina, you'd agree. He is just impossible to stop at times. He scored a hat-trick in a World Cup final. How is that even possible? I mean, he is the youngest player to have done something like that. This record is not going to be broken, not in our lifetime, right? And what about the World Cup win of 2018? I vividly remember his stellar performance in Russia, that World Cup which saw France became champions. Mbappe is a star, an awesome force, and he worked very hard for it. His first international game was when he represented France in the UEFA European Under-19 Championship. And guess what? They won the trophy, and the rest is history. He played his first match with the French national team in 2017, and he was a menace for the opposition. For instance, during the 2018 World Cup, he became at age 19 the youngest French player ever to score in a World Cup game. What's more, he scored the last of his team's goals in that tournament, and he became the second youngest teenager to score in a World Cup final. Pele was the first, though. It was a victory that lives rent-free in the minds of the French. Mbappe received the Best Young Player award for his performance in the World Cup. He scored 4 goals in it, most of at crucial times. In the 2022 World Cup, he continued his scoring spree, bagging 8 goals in 7 matches, the most in the tournament, earning him the Golden Boot award. Despite his heroic efforts in the final against Argentina, where he scored 3 goals and twice equalized the score, France ultimately lost in a heartbreaking penalty shootout. With these goals, Mbappe became the first player ever to tally 4 career goals in a World Cup final, cementing his legacy as one of the game's greats. But sometimes the fans can be unfair. When France didn't win the World Cup final against Argentina, Mbappe was treated badly and he faced some racial abuse. In fact, he considered leaving the team, but in the end he decided to stay. In an interview he said, "But after, I take the reflection with all the people who play around me and root for me, and I think it was not the good message to give up. Because I think I'm an example for everybody. This is the new France. It's for that I didn't give up the national team. Because it is a message to the young generation to say, we are stronger than that." It is refreshing that he has moved on and he is focusing on greater things that lie in the future. That was the video, guys. Kylian Mbappe future shines with brighter than the Paris Knights. At his 25 years old age, the World Cup trophy is already in his cabinet. He earned the league, won Player of the Year title many times, and he made his way up as one of the top global football players. His talent, commitment, and devotion to the game can be compared to none, and the sky is the limit for our guy. Some people will forecast that Mbappe can even surpass his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. The story of Kylian Mbappe isn't completed yet. It's not over. It's really a great beginning of what is sure to be a truly historic career. Here's a question. Will Kylian Mbappe stay at PSG or make a move to Real Madrid? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more football content.